Hi friends, I'm going to talk about something. I just have my video on the screen here and I'm not worried about the accident because this is a straight road. There are cars going around, but you can see that there is a vehicle to my right here. And you see this vehicle? It is a big truck, but it has a small gas tank there and a big gas tank that it is carrying a lot of gas. Now, why am I recording this? Why am I taking this slow chance to show you this? It's simple. It is so simple. What I want to share is a simple concept and a thinking. Okay, I'll pause this video and I'll complete it later. It's raining. I am parked now. I am parked at the light and I stopped the recording earlier, and I'm going to discuss this a little bit. We humans have been sold a wrong bill of marketing. The marketing of breakfast being the important meal of the day. So why am I talking about this truck that I just recorded and about breakfast? We have to understand that that truck that was hauling this gas runs still on the small tank of gas it has or diesel it has. Now, that is a similar analogy. Suppose if we are able to get that big gas tank to be able to then attach to the small tank, then it could be able to be running a marathon like people are running the marathon in the Olympics. Now, the problem is we are sold this concept of advertising by the food company telling that breakfast is the best meal of the day, which is kind of silly because every morning when we wake up, our body makes the breakfast for us. Say, if we have a chance to check our morning blood glucose, you'll be able to see that there is a phenomenon by which our liver produces glucose. It's called dawn phenomenon, and normally around 3 to 5 o'clock the glucose surge happens because our body produces hormones which are counter-regulatory hormones, and our blood sugar increases. Now, why has body come up with this solution is because of multiple millions of years of evolution, wherein we have this capability to save the energy for use when we did not have food. So the big tanker that was being seen in that initial recording is the fat that we are storing, and basically the small tank is analogous to, say, the blood glucose that is in our blood, which is normally 5 milligrams, and or basically 5 grams, and at like one teaspoonful in the blood. And basically there is then the next one is glycogen, which is around like 60 grams, or maximum of 80 grams, that is in the liver and the muscle, that gives us a push when we need an urgent glucose. But the big tanker is almost a lot of fat storage that we have that is stored away from access, unless we know how to access it, or we teach our body how to access it. And that can only happen when we go to a state of what is called as fat adaptation. So that is something that we can talk about later. But I thought I should do a quick video on that tanker that was going right beside me, and wanted to share the analogous discussion that I want to have with my patients or whoever wants to know this, that breakfast is being made by your liver every morning, and you don't really need to supplant and provide it more energy. Breaking a fast happens when you really eat, so that can happen at 12 o'clock or for that matter at 4 o'clock. So I hope you get the idea that we have to become the fat burning animals that we are, that our evolution has endowed us with. If we become a fat storing animal, then the fat causes inflammation, and then our body is not able to fight the bug of the day, which is at this time it is COVID, but other times it could be other infections. And the problem is I face a lot of all these complications from infections and see a lot of my patients suffer. Hence, I am trying to figure out how I can educate my patients to understand that there is no bad bugs. There is only bad response to the bugs. So hopefully that helps. We'll talk later. Thank you very much, guys. I got to go back to work. Take care.